Ever since Madison Montgomery appeared in American Horror Story Coven, fans have been speculating her involvement or her relationship to Charles and Nora Montgomery from Murder House. It can't just be a coincidence that the characters share a last name, right? I believe these characters are related, and this connection will play a pivotal role in the upcoming 8th season of American Horror Story titled Apocalypse, and this is why. This last week, Emma Roberts was filming scenes at the murder house in Los Angeles for episode 6 of Apocalypse. She posted a picture of Madison Montgomery in the backyard of Murder House, seemingly digging up human remains under the now-destroyed gazebo that Ben Harmon built. We know Hayden, Kate Mara's character, was buried there, and I believe we know that Nora was buried there also. But if you look in the photo, there's a lot more than 2 dead people under that gazebo. Feel free to tear me to shreds in the comments, but I don't think we ever found out where Charles and Nora were buried. So we can assume, for the sake of the theory, that their remains are under that gazebo as well. I mean, why else, of all people, is Madison Montgomery at an excavation site at the murder house? To me, I think she knows about her relatives, and she thinks they might be able to stop Michael Langdon. Maybe Madison will try her hand at resurrection again, who knows. But why else would Madison be the one witch digging up graves at the murder house? We know practically every witch from Coven is returning, so why only Madison? I think that the connection between Madison and the murder house specifically is true because of what they've been filming here. The only character in Coven specifically linked to the location of the murder house is Madison, and I do not think that's a coincidence. At this point, I think the writers are planning to make this connection a large plot point in Apocalypse. Another thing worth noting is that Billy Porter was on set at the same time as Emma Roberts when she filmed this scene. The two characters seem to be working together, their costumes are the same, and there was pictures of them together on the set, but they seem to have been taken down on Twitter. Perhaps Billy Porter's character has knowledge about the Montgomerys, and he seeks out Madison and fills her in on what's happening, and how maybe she can help the apocalypse from happening. Maybe this has something to do with Charles and Nora's demon Frankenstein baby, the Infantata, who Ryan Murphy has stated is still alive in the murder house. Maybe it has something to do with the DeLongpres, for all we know. One of the only other connections of the murder house to the Coven characters is the DeLongpre family, although I don't believe it's ever been stated that the DeLongpres ever lived at the murder house. So I don't know how plausible that theory is, but it is a possibility as well, but I definitely think the Montgomery theory is way more plausible. But to me, this is the obvious direction the writers are going in for Apocalypse. This will be a major plot point in at least episode 6, and this can possibly change how things will play out in the season, and I think Madison Montgomery and her connection to the Montgomerys will play a large role in the Apocalypse. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.